Hello Bard haters, and welcome to another fine We Hate Bards Let's Play. I'm Ben, and this is more Fire Emblem. Last time, we ended with, me going on a shopping trip. And I said I'd come back and I'd tell you kind of what I did. Because we're basically at the end of the game now. This is the final actual chapter. There is one more chapter after this. That's kind of a two-part boss fight. But, yeah, this is basically the last big, massive map. So we've got a few people out here. We've got all our most powerful units, as per usual. And, yep. So we're gonna see how far we can get on this. I'm trying to collect my thoughts. It's been a long day of recording, and I did skip a bit of cutscene to get here, by the way. There was just a lot of them backing and forthing about, oh, you know, Ninian's dead, it's so sad, and now we need to stop Nurgle, and you know, he goes to Nurgle, it's like, we're gonna do evil things and resurrect a dragon, it's gonna be awesome. That's really all you missed. Oh yeah, and then Fargus dropped us back off on the Dread Island, and Nils finally came out of his sulk and came after us. So now, we are on this map, which is a bit of a tough one, if I'm honest. Really kind of a tough little map. Because most of the enemies have silver weapons. And at first, actually, it doesn't really look all that bad. Like, looks okay. Like, oh, there's lots of enemies, but they're spread out all over the map. Well, not so fast. A couple of things that can screw you over. First, ballistas. Specifically, here, and here, and here, and here, and over here. There's also a ballista here, and another one here that you can make use of if you need to. So that being said, there's also a few other things that can screw you. Specifically this guy. And yeah, it's like, just another magic unit. But what do we know about magic units? They have a potential for things like this. Bolting! We all remember bolting, right? This super shitty long-range magic. Oh, and hey, what's this over here? A druid with Eclipse. Can we go 3 for 3? Why, yes. Yes, we can. The light long-range magic is in play as well. So there's one of each. There's a crap ton of ballistas, but that's not all, folks. Because additionally, anytime you get certain places on the map, like, I think it happens right here, and I think there's one on this path as well, somewhere up in here, and then there's another one over here somewhere. It'll spawn, actually I think it might even be down here, I don't know. It'll spawn reinforcements when you get to certain spots. Like, it'll generally be, I think, one promoted unit, 2 non-promoted units. So, it's not going to be fun. And, of course, you have your standard, like, once every turn, starting at about turn 3 or 4, it starts spawning units. And that goes on for a while. Additionally, we have to protect Nils. Nils is not powerful. And the reason Nils is not powerful is because, I haven't used him at all. And it's not because he wasn't available. I mean, he technically wasn't, but he has shared levels with Ninian, is what it is. Because you get Nils for the first 10 tutorial chapters, or, like, 4 of the first 10 tutorial chapters. You get Nils, and you can use Nils, so, like, he'll sing and resurrect, or, like, your units can move again, etc., etc., etc. I think I covered this a bit, because Ninian can do the same thing. The problem is, while I did use Nils in the tutorial chapters a little bit, because he was available, I never really used Ninian all that much when she was available. So, he's only level 3. And that's a problem. Because a level 3 unpromoted unit, which, by the way, Ninian and Nils cannot be promoted. They are non-promotable units. But if you can get them up into, like, the teens, they can at least survive a little bit. I haven't done that. Meaning, all it's going to take is, like, one moderately powerful person. Not even, like, one of the super strong ones like Mr., Silver Bow Sniper up here, or Bolting guy up here. If, like, a random bandit, like, say, for example, this guy with a steel axe, just takes a swipe at him, he's toast. And if he dies, I'm pretty sure it's game over. I haven't played through this in a while. I know just enough about it to... I've done a bit of research as well to kind of refresh my memory. But I don't know. I think if Nils dies, it's game over. So I can't really... Yeah, I can't really say, but I don't necessarily even want to take the risk, and I'm just not going to be using him. So... Anyway. That's the situation. That's what we have to deal with. Like I said, we did do a lot of shopping. I literally wrote down a no-joke shopping list of the stuff I needed. As I take a drink of my water. Gotta keep my throat fresh. But yeah, I gave everyone a bunch of stuff. I bought a crap ton of silver weapons, several killer weapons, and then a fair amount of steel weapons as well. Bought a couple iron, bought a couple tomes and staves. I also bought, Priscilla has a recover staff, which is recover full health, and that's going to be really, really useful in these last few levels. She's only got a fire tome, because that's all she can use right now. She's only got an E in magic, because I just recently promoted her. I also gave Louise a longbow, because she has a much higher damage potential than Wrath does. Wrath is not really as strong, or as good. So Louise is going to be, and that's probably how I'm going to end up beating Stella, incidentally. Because yeah, her defense is 24, but freaking Louise does a lot of damage. She should be able to do at least a little bit. So all we're going to do is we're going to whittle her down, and if we had Canis here, this would be simple. If Canis was still alive, goddammit, then I could go up and I can have Canis attack her, and Thimble Vetter actually wouldn't do that much to him. I mean, yeah, it's a 37, but to him it'd be doing a lot less, because he had a high resistance, and he was, good against Anima. But never mind, we are where we are, and I'm stalling because I'm terrified to actually do this, because it can go bad really, really quickly. Like, especially when the ballistas start going and you have to fight the upgraded units. Because, again, a general with a silver lance, that's fucking no joke. That is not even remotely fun. So, we're gonna get this started. Alright, how do I always forget how to do this. I press A, press start. Merlinus is level 19. He didn't get to 20. If he's available, if he survives this chapter and he's available next chapter, you'll get to see what he looks like when he promotes. Because he promotes to natural cart and he can move around and follow you around the battlefield. Which isn't necessarily that useful, but, it's kind of fun to watch. And for the final thing, Nils will give you an Earth Seal. Which I don't even think I have a character left who's capable of using it. I might use it on Matt. I think Matthew is the only character I have who's above level 10 even. Because all my remaining characters are either low-level promoted units like Wallace and Isadora that I've just never used, or they're characters who sat on the sidelines collecting dust, like Florina and, who else? Florina is the big one I can remember. Bartray is another one. Frickin', Matthew, I guess, to an extent. Yeah, I can't even remember all the people I haven't bothered using. There's been a few of them, though, that just sat there. Anyway, how am I going to do this? I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to send... I don't want to split my crew too much. And I kind of want to take my time. But I do need to get someone sent over here to deal with this. And I think... somewhere on the map, by one of these ruins, Renault will spawn. Renault is a high-level bishop, who is really nice to have for the final battle, and you can talk to him with anyone, but you just need to get to him because he leaves after a little bit. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to send Elwood over here, equip with a rapier, because that will mean he will do extra damage against these guys. Now, I'm going to send Harkin over here as well, equipped with Steel Axe will work. He is fairly tough. And we'll get Pent behind him, Louise behind him. Oh! Another support conversation. I think this is the only support in the game I've actually been able to do. I haven't been actually planning my supports like I normally do. They're also not as beneficial in this game as they are in, say, for example, Awakening or Fates. Or, I think Radiant Dawn did it as well, where you can actually, like, pair up your people and have them fight together, which was a really useful, if a bit overpowered, tactic. Are they at A? Oh, never mind. They start at A, and there's just a couple sport conversations you can have as standard. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to move Nils as far out of the way as I can get. Let's make sure he's out of the range of bolting as well. He should be. Yeah, he's out of the range. And then I'm going to move Priscilla up here. I don't know where I want to send her yet. As for these guys, let's have... He only needs a steel axe. Yep, one of the things I did was give Hawkeye a steel axe. And she has a silver lance now. Yep, so I'm going to have her use that. And... like, there's no way I'm going to avoid any... There's no way I'm going to have all my people avoid bolting, or all, like, the weakest people avoid bolting. It's just, there's too much range he's got. Like, someone is going to get hit by it. And it's probably going to be frickin' Oswald. So how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to send Lynn over here with them. Because there's several axe people over here. It just seems more useful to do it that way. Oh, right. There's the first round of reinforcements I was telling you about. From this area right here. You got a guy, a paladin with a steel sword. He's actually not that powerful. And then you got other people with steel lance. This guy has a steel lance as well. So just take this little bit by little bit then. Don't try to rush. Don't try to rush. It's going to be fine. It needs to be fine. Equip her with a Manny Caddy. You will be golden. As for this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Lowen up this way. Lowen's going to go up this way, and that's going to spawn people up there, of course. And we'll send Gulp here. Guy here. Osmond's going to go this way. Fly's going to go this way. And then we'll figure out where Urk and Wrath are going to go later. Now let's see if we can survive round 1. Okay, not bad. If she's going to be dealing with the first ballista, if I can get past that, I can work my way past everything else. Okay, so Lynn might take some damage. Oh, 33% chance. We're golden on that. Yep. So that's one bolting wasted. And he won't live to use another one. And is that going to hit Urk? Nope. So one ballista bolt wasted. And Harkin... Oh, Harkin took some damage. You can shake it off. I also just realized... Oh, wait, no. I do have a healer over here. I just realized. I gave both Pent and Urk stabs. So what okay, that's what I'll do. That is what I'll do. I will send Urk up this way. I will send Priscilla over here with these guys as a healer, because, actually, will I do that? Or will I send Priscilla up this way and Urk over the other way? Because if I can get this dude to burn all of his ballista bolts on me, and then have Priscilla go up there as well. That's the other thing, I'm sending Vita up that way, and there's, that's not great. That's no bueno. Who did she even try to go after? She went after Urk when she had Vita in range? That's peculiar. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How did he even go after Urk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. He couldn't reach that from there. That doesn't have that kind of range. He would have had to move. Okay, the game just cheated. Like, he doesn't have that range. That's not... Alright. No, you're not supposed to have... You have 10 range. Okay, the game's just fucking up now. Kind of annoying. We're going to equip him with Steel Sword, though, because all these guys are axes. Then we're gonna send our swordsman up, and I think the guy should be able to get on this tree. with I'll equip him with Killing Edge. He'll be fine. Adult, we're gonna move up here. We're gonna equip him with Killing Edge as well. And he should be able to dodge the Ballista Bolt, I would think. I have no idea how I'm gonna do the rest of this. Because yeah, I mean, if Urk was in range of that, then frickin' Yora's probably gonna be in range of that, which I'm not necessarily a fan of. I could have sworn I gave her a Steel Lance. I guess not. What is this gonna do? You know, I think I'm gonna give her just a Brave Lance just for now. Actually, no, I do have an extra Silver Lance, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna keep her equipped with a Silver Lance, I guess. Because I have extras. And I don't want to waste the Brave Lance, because that's just really, really, really useful. How tough is he gonna be? Oh, the Woe-Tao! That's trouble, is what that is. 18 damage. What's his defense? 15. There. A crit would damage him, but I don't think it would kill him. But I'm still not going to take the chance either way. And we will equip him with Steel Lance. He should actually be able to take it, alright. Alright, and then come here with, we're going to give him a Killer Bow. Yep, I gave him a Killer Bow as well as an extra long bow and short bow and everything else. So, he should be okay. Let's deal with this then. Let's deal with this. Hellfire, and he'll go down nice and easily. Then we can have... Actually, hold on, we'll have Lynn come up, and Lynn can Caddy this guy. There we go. And Ellawood can rapier this guy. I'm surprised it doesn't do more damage to him. Ouch! Okay, now he crits. Awesome. And Harkin can come up here and put Steel Sword or Brave... Steel Sword. Don't want to waste the Brave Sword. Oh! I didn't notice Louise was in range. This could be a problem. Okay. How do I want to do shit with Vita? Her defense is actually quite good, so I think she might be okay if I get her on, like, a mountain. Because a mountain will give her 40 avoid and an additional 2 defense. Might be able to survive that. Move her down to the Steel Lance so I don't want to waste the silver. Now, big question. Which path is Urk going to take and which path is Priscilla? You know what? People in here don't really need magic. These guys aren't... They're not overly susceptible to it anyway. They're more susceptible to just, like, wailing on them. So I think if I send Priscilla up to help, that should be good enough. And then I can send Urk this way. As for Nils, Nils cannot survive a blow from a ballista. I gotta double check. Okay, the ballista is still in range over here, but if I move him this way, and then move him up, because I want to keep him fairly close to the main group, because if we get flanked, like people just start showing up from behind, I don't want him left out in the middle of nowhere with no support. I mean, I'm probably going to have people jumping on me in the comments that, oh, you can let Nils die, it's not a big deal. If he dies, who cares, it doesn't actually game over you. I mean, that'll probably be the case. As of right now, I don't know that it is. I mean, I've also not really ever had Nils at level 3 at this point. He's normally, oh, hoo-hoo. I'm so glad that happened. Oh, you're gonna go after my Pegasus Knight, are you? Okay. Brilliant job. You're a great Myrmidon. Holy crap. Like, yeah, she's getting up there. And... critical! Wait, what? Oh, wow. He only did 12 damage to that guy. That was a nice level. Okay. How are we coming on everything else? You know, I said... I didn't mention how I was planning to do this. I just realized that. Just realized I did not think through how all this was going to go. Because I was planning to do this whole bit in one part. And it's taking already a bit longer than I expected. We are at 20 minutes already. And we've only done like 3 turns. Because I'm sitting here trying to analyze every single individual thing I'm doing. Which, you know, I have a reason for doing it that way. I really do. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this whole thing in one part. Because look at how much stuff I have to do. And there's going to be a crap ton of reinforcements to the level. The other thing I meant to mention at the beginning of the part, and I forgot to, was that, what is it? That once you defeat Limstella, you go inside the ruins and you fight Nurgle in the final battle. That's actually a 2-part boss battle. One part is you facing Nurgle, then something else happens and you have to fight another boss with a bunch of other minions. That I was planning on doing in 2 parts. I was planning on doing the first part of me fighting Nurgle, second part of me fighting the other boss. I was hoping to get this. I was hoping to be done in 3 weeks, or less if I end up losing Ella, Woodland, or Hector. Or in this case, possibly Nils. Although it would have told me if, you know, losing Nils, game over, so I don't think it does. Still better safe than sorry. Anyway, I was hoping to do that in 3 parts or less, and now it looks like I'm going to have to do it in 4. Because this is taking way longer than I anticipated. Good news is Vida can just come right up here and deal with this guy. And what's the range on that thing? Okay, won't even be close. So we might as well just kill dude, steal lance. Yep, down he goes. Speed and defense, and not a great level. We'll have Urk. Yeah, Urk will thunder this guy. Look it down. Guy up. Low and up. What's he using? A light brand. Ooh, light brand. That's. I'm not digging that. Actually, hold on. We'll have him equip silver just because it should give him a bit extra evade because of its weight. Move Nils up this way, I think, eventually. Yeah, I'm going to move Nils after these guys. Fiora's not taking much damage, so I'm feeling comfortable leaving her out in front. Although I really wish I'd given her a steel lance instead of the spear, because that's not really... The spear's not really going to be helping me much. The other thing I just realized is a morph over there. Morph over there, there's a guy with a bow over there, and there's a guy with a bow up there. So I don't want to get Fiora. I don't want to get Fiora too far out ahead. Is the issue. Here's what I'm thinking I can do though. If I move Fiora right here, should be on the mountains. Oh, 2 nomads. Yep, I knew there were going to be reinforcements from there. I'm trying to think of where all the rest of them are going to spawn. And as for how I'm going to deal with the rest of this level, I'm probably going to push up as far as I can. And then once we hit about a half hour, I'm going to stop. Whatever, wherever that ends up leading us. Can I might as well have her get this up, because she's really... She needs to gain some levels, and specifically some proficiency in anima. I'd like to have her using a thunder by the end of this. I don't know that that's going to happen. Also, I forgot to buy an extra thunder for her, so I definitely don't think that's going to happen, because I don't have the thunder to spare. Short bow. Yeah, let's use the short bow. Or not. I guess we use a killer bow. Okie dokie. This could be going better. Alright, I think I have an idea of how to make this work. Probably should have had What's-His-Nuts go after the one that I already damaged, huh? That might have been intelligent. I mean, I also managed to make it here, so we're still okay ultimately. But yeah, just a slight deficit in tactics on my part. Nils can come this way. I don't think there's anyone else who can get it from there. Good. Now we just have Lynn deal with this. Oh, I think I am gonna have to use the Manny Caddy for this just because of the high crit. I'm gonna have to hope I crit and hope that he misses. Actually, hit a 4. Okay, he's gonna miss. And crit. Could have used that one hit ago, but whatever. Better late than never, I suppose. And Harkin can come through and deal with Dude next turn. I don't actually know why I was that afraid of ballistas, because I'm realizing that ballistas aren't going to do that much damage to most of my guys. The only ones that are really going to do anything to are Priscilla and Nils. Everyone else, being an upgraded unit and being as far upgraded as they are, they're basically going to be fine. Like, they can take a hit or two from those things. And Killer Lance missed, and that's going to be the last of my spears. Spear's going to break, and I don't even know what it's going to go to as a bat. Oh! Oh, he went after Elwood! That surprises me. I thought he would have gone after Priscilla. Or not Priscilla, Louise. Oh! Oh! 0% chance to hit! Yes! Do that thing! Do that thing you decided to do. I'm so happy. Okay. These aren't going along as poorly as I thought that they would be, so we should be okay. And Ballista on Harkin again, miss. It's making me nervous, making me nervous. Gonna javelin me. Okay. What turn are we on? I don't even know. We're on turn 4, okay. Renault should be showing up soon. Don't know when exactly he does. Alright, that's okay, he tried to use Purge on someone. I don't even know who. Does anyone have damage that, you know, more so than I would expect him to? Ha. Okay. Actually, hold on. Can we do this? Hellfire. That will do nothing to me. Oh! Is that considered light magic? Yes, it is. Oh, that sucks for you. I can thunder him twice. Oh, that's spectacular. Oh, excuse me. Oh, come on. I'm gonna try Killer Lance and hope that I crit. Damn it. Oh, well. Hey, you got some resistance. Sweet. In that case, we'll have a Galt come up and just finish this dude. It's only gonna take one hit. No big deal. And guy can come in like that. Okay, so that corner's done. Let's focus on this corner. So I don't know how the best way to approach this would be. Here's what I'm thinking. Because he can't attack back from this. So if Pent takes him out, and he did, handily, what would be the best way? Because I know how I want to deal with Dude. That's going to be easy. You get Louise down here, and then just use a Silver Bow on him. And down he goes. Elwood's not looking great either. So, trying to think. Alright, Harkin has a move of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elwood has a move of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So Elwood is the one that's going to need to come down here and take out Dude. And then Harkin should be able to make it over here after this guy. Alright, so the lower corner is basically cleared out. So we're pretty much good down here, and let's say spawn more enemies, and they're almost certainly going to spawn more enemies. Let's not kid ourselves. You know, I wish I had that spear still. Because now I'm going to have to attack this guy. The forest would be... Actually, hold on. Ideas are happening. Things are forming. If we kill this dude before he hits us, we should be able to survive. Because he had a killer bow. And despite the fact that Fiora is pretty tanky and pretty powerful, a killer bow probably would have done her in. The ballista, I don't think will. It'll do quite a lot of damage, but it won't kill her. And she can survive another hit from this thing. I don't even know if this guy will be able to hit her. I'm honestly not sure. And we'll use a longbow. Ooh. That's not doing a lot of damage. Okay, that's what we're gonna have to use. We're gonna have to use a killer bow. And he took a bit more damage than I would have liked. Let's have her come up and get rid of the extra mins I have. Okay, then we can move Ostia up. We can move Hawkeye up. So once we've cleared through this area and we've gotten our guys like past the middle line, we should be okay. Should be much better off. I'll be much more comfortable then. Okay, he's trying to use Eclipse on Priscilla. It missed completely. Good. Purge. Missed completely. Ballista. Oh, on Oswin? Really? Oswin of all people? The guy's got like a 30 defense. Alright, you want to waste your Ballista Bolt. I mean, admittedly, I can't get him till next turn anyway. But, okay. Actually, on that note, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because we're at a half hour now, and I don't want to go too far past. So we're going to call it here, and then next time I'm going to finish this up, and we're going to get to the final boss fight. And actually, I'll tell you what. We might even end a little bit quicker. We might even be able to do a little bit of the extra the boss fight next time. Because, yes, there will be reinforcements, but there's not a lot of people right now. And if we can get here and kill her before an excessive amount of reinforcements spawn, because all we have to do is seize the gate. That's it. That's all we have to do. If we can get here and seize the gate before too many reinforcements spawn and kick our ass, then wait a second. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. If we can get there and kill her and take the gate before too many reinforcements spawn, we should be able to do this in quite a low amount of turns. So I'm going to try and do that. That's going to be my basic strategy next time. But in the meantime, thanks as always for watching, guys. I was Ben, and this was Fire Emblem. See you next time, everyone.